Hey guys, what's up? It's me, FlipArtz, aka if you guys already know, and today we're going to be doing tips and tricks field orders for Call of Duty Ghosts, and today's part 4 is going to be about special rewards, which is like chem strikes, satellite crashes, and stuff like that. There are 5 special maps that have these special reward packages only, and we're going to be covering those. And I just want to give a shout out to Kid Loco and Boo303 for helping me out and getting the clips for this video. Their stuff will be in the link down in the description below. They have Twitter, Instagram, and stuff like that, so go check those out and subscribe or follow them or whatever it is if you guys feel like. But anyways, this is without including the Onslaught DLC, because PS3 and PS4 or Sony users don't have the Onslaught DLC just yet. But when we do, I will be sure to cover it, so don't worry. If I had an Xbox, this would have been a long time ago, but I don't. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoy, and if you guys do enjoy the video, please leave a like and share the video around. And if you guys have any questions, leave a comment down below. But anyways, let's get to the tips and tricks. So the first map we're going to be looking at here is Whiteout, and when you complete the field order on this map, you could possibly get the chance to get the special reward called Satellite Crash. Now, it's exactly what it sounds like. It's a satellite that's in the sky, and it's going to come down and crash onto the map. And when it crashes down, it's always going to be in the same area, and you'll see exactly where that area is on the map here, or actually in the video, sorry. So just keep in mind that when you walk by there, and someone calls in a satellite crash, that is the area it's always going to be in. And if you happen to be in that area, you can actually die. I've seen it happen about 3 or 4 times, and it's kind of embarrassing because it really doesn't, or it's not even made to kill anyone on purpose. So I mean, keep in mind, if you happen to die by that, it's kind of sad. But anyways, the satellite will come down, and that whole area is going to get charred up with ashes, kind of be broken, and you can find little parts of the satellite scattered around that area. Now, when it is called down and hits the ground, everyone is going to get this flashbang effect. You, your team, and the enemy team, everyone on the map is going to get a flashbang effect. It's only about 2 to 3 seconds, and if you happen to be in a small predicament in a gunfight and you might lose or you might win, and that happens, the tides might turn and you never know, so keep in mind of that as well. Now, if anyone is in that area where the satellite crashes down, it will give your radar a little bit of an EMP jamming radar effect. Your radar is going to get all jammed up. It's going to be all jittery and stuff like that. And I think about 5 or 6 seconds, it starts to come back to normal and then goes back into jitter mode. So you might want to keep that in mind. Try not to go in that area unless you really have to. And that's about that. Next, we have the map that everyone always says wrong, and I don't even know if I'm saying it right. It goes by different names. Sovereign, Solvern, I don't know. But anyways, on this map, you can complete the field order and potentially get the special reward called Sabotage. Now, when it's called in, an announcement within the factory is made, and they're saying that the halon gas is now activated or exposed, and parts of the factory will start to explode and begin to fall on each other, and it just gets really, really crazy, and then this big fog comes through. Now, the most notable part of the factory that changes is the bridge. Now, you'll know what I'm talking about when you see the video, because there's going to be this large barrel or this large canister that will drop right onto it, and people can actually die if they happen to be walking across the bridge and that canister or that barrel falls on them. Now, the whole map gets ridiculously thick with fog, and both teams are not going to be helped in this situation. Both teams are going to have very limited sight, and me personally, I hate when this happens, but it's very unfortunate. But it's really good for the people who love using thermal scopes. They can see everything going on, so that's an upside for them. People can actually die during the special reward as well, because when it gets called in, things start to get blown up, and it's obviously you're not going to get killed by the smoke, and it's not like a deadly gas or anything, but you will be killed by things that may explode around the map. So it's very unfortunate if you just happen to be walking around and you're on the other team that doesn't get the halon gas called in, and you just start getting blown up by random stuff. So just keep in mind that certain parts of the map, I'm not exactly quite sure which stuff in the map get blown up, but you could potentially die from many things. And the third map we have on here is Warhawk, and if you complete the field order on here, you can get the special reward called Mortar Fire. Now, when that is called in, a siren will go off, and the whole map will start to be bombarded with mortar strikes at random. Now, usually what I've noticed is wherever the enemies that happen to be outside are, will be targeted immediately and more likely killed. by the mortar fire, and it goes on for about 30 seconds, which is really crazy and pretty OP. But your teammates can walk outside if you're the one who called it in, or if your teammate called it in, you can walk outside. No one on your team can be killed by it unless you're playing hardcore. Then everyone should be inside, because everyone will die and you could probably get kicked or get that thing, that little notification that says no friendly fire tolerated or whatever and stuff like that. But just keep that in mind. If you're playing on core, they won't die and they can actually walk around and make sure that there's no one inside and kill anyone who's trying to hide inside. And the strike goes on for about 30 seconds. Nothing really gets blown up or battle damaged in this map, unlike in Sovereign and Whiteout, where one part of the map is charred or one part of the map actually is broken. And here I was actually trying to find out exactly where the mortar fire was coming from, because I noticed it's coming from the back of this little section here, and I'm trying to look in all these holes, and I actually couldn't see anything that could potentially have been firing mortars. And I don't know why, it's just empty over there. If I had a no clip on like PC, I could probably find out, but from what I could see, there was nothing there. And to my imagination, I just assumed that there would have been like some kind of soldiers just letting off a mortar fire on the back there or something like that, but there's nothing there. I couldn't see anything, so there's that. So the next map we have here is Siege, and when you complete the field order on here, you could potentially get a missile strike. And when this one is called in, you get a small set of missiles that will launch from the map. It's supposed to be on the side that you can see right now, where there's the ocean and there's like kind of like some kind of factory, something at the back there. It's supposed to be launched from there, and enemies that are outside will be killed just like in a mortar fire. However, it's kind of sad because it's only one set of missiles and not a whole bunch like it is in a mortar fire. It doesn't last for 30 seconds. It only really lasts for about 2 seconds, one from when it gets called in, and then 2 or 3 from when it gets shot down. And it's really unfortunate because the map is so big and there's a lot of places to hide on the inside, so a lot of people can avoid this one really quickly. And some people say that it's supposed to come from the ocean side end of the map, and some people say it can be seen coming from the top or behind the mines. And I personally think that this is probably one of the weaker special rewards that are actually out there. It's kind of sad, but whatever. And finally, last but not least, we have one of my favorite maps in Call of Duty Ghost. We have Strike Zone, and when you complete the field order on this map, you can potentially get the amazing K.E.M strike, or K.E.M strike, or K.E.M strike, depending on which way you want to say it. But real quick, what does K.E.M strike stand for? K.E.M stands for Kinetic Energy Missile. But anyways, you can obtain this 2 ways. One is this way, completing your field order and getting it only in this care package, only on this map, Strike Zone. The second way is getting 25 kills with your guns or equipment or your knife, or a combination of all of that, or 24 kills with Hardline perk on, and you can get a K.E.M strike like that. It's kind of like the same thing in MW2. But what happens when you call in the K.E.M strike? What you see on screen right here. You get a 10-second timer that starts up, and it goes all the way from 10 to 0. The map starts to go all slow-mo, and you're not supposed to die. My friend killed me there, but it's not a big deal. You go in slow-mo, and then only on Strike Zone does everything go completely different. I mean, the whole map is exploded. It exploded, and it just kind of looks completely different. It has a whole new look. It looks really good, though. And if you do this on any other map, calling in a K.E.M strike, you get this sepia feel, or this kind of like brownish, orangish look. I'll put a clip in here somewhere.
Friendly K.E.M strike incoming.
But anyways, there's that, and what the attributes or the awesome things that happen for calling it in is that it will take away all enemy kill streaks, or pretty much all kill streaks that happen to be in the air or on the map at all. So if someone had an Odin or a Loki or something like that, that's all gone, and you happen to get double experience, which is also really cool. And in my opinion, this is probably the best map and the best kill streak reward you could ever get for the special rewards of all the special rewards. in Call of Duty Ghosts so far. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I hope I helped out and answered any questions that you guys had. But let me know in the comments down below, what is your favorite, or currently your favorite, special rewards kill streak from finishing the field orders, without including Onslaught. We'll get to that in another video, maybe from a month from now, when it actually comes out. But tell me in the comments down below, what is your favorite one and why? And mine is obviously the K.E.M strike, because it's just so damn amazing, and I wish I could actually get a legit 25 kill streak one, but I'm kind of bad at it, so there's that. But anyways, if you guys have any questions and other stuff like that, you can also leave that in the comments down below, and I hope I helped you out. And if I did, and if you enjoyed, please leave a like on the video and maybe share it around, because that would really help me out. But anyways, thank you guys all for watching, and if you guys haven't seen any videos on screen, go and check them out right now, and I will see you guys next time. Later days, folks. Peace. Pew!